From the streets of Lima, Peru, to the grand stage of the Dallas Symphony Orchestra, our next guest journey is nothing short of extraordinary. And he began playing at just 4 years old, became a soloist with the National Symphony of Peru before the age of 10, and today serves as the DSO's fourth and utility trumpet. And here to share more about his story in this week's Overcoming Hurdles series is musician Elmer Churampi. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me this morning.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you. First and foremost, thank you for kicking off our show the way you did, brightening all of our mornings. So what first drew you to the instrument of the trumpet? Why that one specifically?
Well, my dad, is a trumpet player. My grandpa used to play trumpet, so it's in the family. They play traditional Peruvian music, they play Latin music, but I was raised with classical music. So my father was my first teacher. Even though he had no idea about classical music, he wanted me to be a classical major. So that's how I basically started when I was 4 or 5 years old.
Wow, wow. Now, like you just mentioned, 4 or 5 years old, at a young age, you were already performing as a soloist, so your dad was doing something right. What was that like, and how did you handle all of that pressure?
Well, believe it or not, it was a little easier back then. I think the older I get more nervous now with performance. But I feel like back then until now, I see music as my passion, you know. And now it's, of course, it's work, and I'm very lucky and blessed that I have a great job like the Dallas Symphony. You know?
I was about to say, you have a pretty stellar job. So you later earned scholarships to study at different academies and conservatories. And so what hurdles did you have to overcome during that time? And how did those experiences even shape the career that you now have today?
Well, it was very difficult to leave my family at the age of 13. I'm still here by myself. My whole family is back in Peru.
Oh, wow.
So it was a big decision for me to leave, but I had a dream. This was my dream, to be a part of a professional symphony. And I don't know how I did it, but it worked out. But my first high school that I came here was in Interlochen in Michigan. It's a high school of arts. Then I went to school in Boston for college at the New England Conservatory. I did my undergrad there. Then I won the audition here in Dallas, and this is my 7th season now with Dallas Symphony.
Oh my goodness, okay, so you've been in Dallas for quite a while at this point.
Yeah, now, yes.
Very good.
I love Texas.
I know that's right, I know that's right. Texas loves you back, of course.
Yeah,
I mean, you've really been putting on for us out here in Dallas. Can I ask, are your parents incredibly proud, or have they seen you play since you were a child? Tell me more about that.
Well, all of this that happened in my career is thanks to my parents. My dad, because he taught me how to play the trumpet when I started like very young. And my mom, because she would take me to the master classes everywhere. So it was a combination of both. I miss them a lot. I just saw them in the summer. I'm going to see them in Christmas. They don't live here, but I go often to Peru. Now they have a job. But back then, when I was in high school, I could only see them once a year. So it was tough, you know. But now, you know, luckily, I see them more often.
I can only imagine just how proud of you they are, even from afar. Tell me, let's get into your role at the DSO. What does it look like for a fourth and utility trumpet? What is your job?
Well, basically, I'm a section player. That means I have to play second trumpet, third trumpet, assistant, sometimes principal. So a little bit of everything. And like I say, I don't see it as work. I go and play the trumpet like, you know, very happy every day. After this, I'm going to rehearsals.
Oh my goodness, okay, so the journey just keeps going. The schedule is strenuous, my goodness. You're actually considered a rock star of sorts in the Latino classical musical world, and you even teach master classes around the globe. Why is that so important to you? Representation, mentorship, why do you want to spread that in the world?
I like to inspire a lot of people, especially my people, Latin people, because this was my dream, like I say, to leave the country, you know, to have a career like I did here. I wanna show my students and everybody that they can do it too. So like I say, I was very lucky, but also I work a lot. I had a lot of discipline and patience to be, you know, where I am right now.
Yes, indeed, and you're continuing to evolve. The DSO's 125th Gala is coming up very quickly, and you're actually going to be pulling double duty that evening, right? So you're going to be performing Beethoven, but you're also going to be performing with your own group. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I just have a new project, my band, Groove Sinfonico. It's a band that plays everything, and so we're part of the after party at the gala of the symphony. So I'm going to play some classical, some Beethoven, before the after party. So it's going to be a very contrast music that I'm going to be performing that night.
It's going to be so good. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Well, Elmer, thank you so much for coming up here, showing us your talents. If someone wants to hear more or even learn more about your music journey, where can they find you?
They can follow me on my social media. I'm like with Elmer Churampi Trumpet or Gru Sinfonico with my new project, my new band.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much,
Thanks
Elmer,
for
for
having
being
me.
here this morning.
Thank you.